Go.
Okay, so personalized achievement, curriculum, and environment is a PLE. You've heard them both. Maybe you're thinking, huh, what? A little too much at the same time? It's really simple. I'm going to break it down. 7 things you should know: what, who, how, why, the downside, where, and the implications for teaching and learning. What? It's learner-centered. It's about how the learner gets engaged with the content and how they approach learning. Who? The UK began this wonderful idea of student-centered learning, and then it traveled overseas to Virginia, and now it's in high schools, trickling down to middle schools, and will probably be in elementary schools soon, and some are already doing it. Students like it because they can collaborate, save in a large amount of work. Most PLEs use a pretty big amount of technology, so they're able to share, collaborate, and get things back sooner, faster response time. Okay, how? A strong framework. PACE provides plenty of support. You need to set goals. First, second, third, fourth quarter. Where do you want them to be? Model, model, model some more. Okay, why? The library textbook learning management system style that we're used to, where the kids are sitting there and you're lecturing, it's gone. You want them to be involved in dialogue. You'll have your guided group, your higher levels, your lower levels doing things at their own pace. Not everyone's going to be doing different things. They're just going to be learning at their own pace. That's why. Authentic, student-driven. They're not going to be frustrated because it's too difficult. They're not going to be a behavior issue because it's too easy. And feedback works for both. You get quick feedback, you give it quickly. Okay, there are downsides. It's evolving and has many definitions. So what you're hearing here from me might be different than what you've read and the research that you've already done. It's self-directed, but if your student does not have a sense of self-awareness, they can't do the self-directed. They don't understand that there are consequences to not doing your homework on time. So you need to set that up, and again, model, 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 guide, model. You're doing a lot of that. It sounds like more work, but once they get the hang of it, they'll take control. So scaffold. You're going to be doing most of the work in the beginning of the year. Toward the end, not much, other than teaching in guided groups. Where? It came from the evolution of Web 2.0. Where is it going? We have yet to see. Okay. Last but not least, we have teaching and learning implications. The teacher was the sage on the stage, telling the students what to do. Now it's more or less the students regurgitating that information, going deeper, asking higher order thinking questions. So now teacher's the facilitator. You're walking around checking things out. Okay, the student was the info collector. Yes, okay, I'll write that vocab down, or I'll practice those problems, do this experiment. Now they're the info analyzer. What if I try this strategy in math? Or in reading, maybe this theme fits this story too. Or in science, they'll be asking questions throughout an experiment, or maybe they'll come up with their own. You'll allow them to come up with their own experiments based on their questions. For more information, and where I got this was www.educause.edu/ELI. So go ahead and check it out.